All right, I'm going back to the phone. I've got Julianne on the line here. Julianne is calling in from Bridgeport. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Well, good. It's good to speak with you. How can I help you today?
Well, Chris, thank you, first of all, for allowing me to come on the show. I'm calling because I'm really, really nervous about my retirement. I'm going to be 40 years old next year, and I have $0 saved for retirement.
Okay. You said you're going to be 30 years old.
Well, no, I'm going to be 40.
40. Okay, gotcha. Nothing saved. Do you guys have some debt?
Oh, yes.
Okay, tell me about the debt. What kind do you have?
Well, we have two mortgages.
Mm-hmm.
We have a vehicle that we're paying for. We have credit card debts, tax that we owe.
Mm-hmm. How much credit card debt do you have?
About $20,000.
Okay. Is that on 2 or 3 cards or just one?
2.
Okay. And you said you owe some tax debt.
Yes.
Okay. Is that to the IRS or state level?
IRS.
Okay. How much do you owe them?
Right now, about $9,000.
Okay. Are one of you self-employed?
I am.
Okay. Is that from a lack of withholdings?
No, my tax guy put something on the papers that he shouldn't have, and when we try to get a hold of him, he pretty much disappeared on us.
Gotcha. Oh, my. Okay. So you've got 2 mortgages on one property, a first and a second?
I have 2 mortgages on 2 separate homes.
Okay. So is one of them a rental property?
Yes.
Okay. Is it being rented right now?
Well, I just had to evict 2 of my tenants.
Okay. All right. So right now it's unoccupied and you got a mortgage payment on it, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. So you guys got a lot going on.
Too much.
Yeah. What's the household income?
Right now, about $75,000. My husband is unemployed.
Okay. Unemployed. Is he between jobs? What's going on?
Well, he hasn't been working for the past 6 years. He just mentioned he doesn't like working for anyone.
He mentioned what?
He doesn't like working for anyone. So he had odd jobs here and there.
Uh-huh. He doesn't like working for anyone. So he's vacationing as you work?
I guess so.
Pretty much. Yeah. Okay. And I mean, how is this making you feel?
Very, very angry.
Yeah.
We went through therapy.
Yeah.
And she mentioned, yeah, you have to have a job. You have responsibilities. We have 4 children, and he still hasn't gotten a job. So I'm a little confused as to what I need to do. We've been together for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
He does maintain the homes, save a lot of money because he can do electrical and plumbing. He has, great ability.
Right.
But, yeah.
Okay. So you said you got 4 children.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys got 2 mortgages on 2 separate properties. You've got a vehicle. You got credit card debt of around $20,000, and then you got the IRS. You owe them around $9,000, and nothing saved for retirement. Julianne, this is a lot. And if you try to take it all in all at once, it can be overwhelming, right? I can hear it in your voice. Are you feeling overwhelmed right now?
I am super overwhelmed.
Yeah. How long have you been feeling like this?
Since he stopped working and all these debts started adding up.
Okay, so pretty much for the last 6 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got a couple of different things here. The first on the debt, this is going to be a process of really attacking the debt smallest to biggest. We call that the debt snowball. And so that's going to be a matter of just writing it down, listing it out. Based on the debts you have, you've got the tax lien, which that needs to go to the top because that's IRS. We have to deal with them. And so you want to call them and communicate and talk with them about it. They have a couple of different departments. They have the streamline and non-streamline unit. The streamline unit is where they look at your debt and they give you a payment amount. The non-streamline is where they'll work with you. And so I want you to get on hold and wait and speak to the non-streamline department and be able to talk with them about your options in as far as payment. Now, it's not going to just go away. IRS debt will continue to accrue interest as well as penalties as long as you have it. So we definitely want to be proactive. And as far as the other debts, the credit cards and the vehicles and the mortgages, obviously you're going to be walking through those, smallest to biggest. So making minimum payments on everything while you attack the little one. But the other issue, obviously, is income. With the husband not working. And we got to really connect and get through on this, because right now the family is struggling because of the debt situation. And the one way to clean up debt is to bring in extra income to be able to attack the debt. So I really want you guys to get connected, and that would be sitting down and just being upfront and honest. And, if he doesn't want to work for someone, then now it's a matter of getting, a game plan in place. Is he self-employed? And again, I don't know how much the motivation is there if there's not been much work in the last 6 years. And so, we all can have preferences, but there's a difference between what we need to do and what we want to do. And need to do is making sure that you're taking care of the family. With 4 kids and you got needs, this is right now, it is a situation that needs both of you together, working together to be able to attack this. And so you know him better than anybody else. And so you know how to make him feel supported. You know how to get him riled up. But I would sit down and have just a conversation, talking with him, not at him, but talking with him and letting him know that you need his help. Because you guys together, this is something that can be fixed. I've seen people do it all the time, but having it all fall on one person's shoulders is not fair. And now it's a matter of, we got to get focused on this to be able to, for the sake of the family. Now, that's the reality. And really walking through and making sure that we're sacrificing and doing what's necessary to get the job done. So, Julianne, I really want you to sit down and talk with him tonight. Once the kids are in bed, you guys sit and talk and begin to lay out the options, help him. And you may have to help him get his resume dusted up, get it updated. You all may need to email out to some friends with job opportunities to get him plugged in. But this is now a situation that needs attention immediately. Letting it just sit there, it's only going to continue to fester, and the debts are only just going to grow. And now, you're going to get more and more frustrated and irritated. So it's time to take a stand and you guys walking arm in arm together on this situation to try to fix it. So, Julianne, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you Financial Peace University as a gift from me. And I want you to talk with him and get him committed to going through it with you. Amanda will get your information, and we'll make sure we send that to you, that new course, which is an opportunity to teach people, how do you do this stuff? How do you begin to learn how to budget? How do you attack debt? More importantly, how do you work together on this stuff? Because you're going to see other couples in there, other individuals walking through the same scenario. Oftentimes you can have somebody in there that's got more debt than you, but we don't ever have to publicize it and talk about it. But it's a matter of walking through and understanding, what do you do? And that's how you grow forward, right? The definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. It's time for something new. So, Julianne, I want you to get him to commit to going to that with you. It's a 9-week course. It's an opportunity to be able to learn and grow. And I promise it'll really help you.